Stone art, also known as stone sculpture or stone carving, has a rich historical background that spans thousands of years across various cultures. Here's an overview: Prehistoric period, cave art. The earliest forms of stone art date back to the Upper Paleolithic era, around 40,000 years ago, with cave paintings and engravings found in sites like Lascaux in France and Altamira in Spain. Venus figurines, small carvings of female figures, such as the Venus of Willendorf, date back to around 28,000 to 25,000 BCE, showcasing early human creativity and representation. Ancient civilizations, Mesopotamia, the Sumerians, Akkadians, and Babylonians created intricate stone carvings and reliefs, often depicting gods, kings, and mythological scenes. Around 3000 BCE, Egypt, stone art flourished in ancient Egypt, where colossal statues and intricate tomb carvings were integral to their burial practices and beliefs in the afterlife. Circa 2700 BCE, Indus Valley, the Indus Valley Civilization, circa 2500 BCE, produced seals and sculptures, demonstrating advanced craftsmanship. Classical period, Greece, Greek stone sculpture reached its zenith in the 5th century BCE, characterized by realism and idealized forms, exemplified by works like the Parthenon sculptures. Rome, Roman stone art borrowed heavily from Greek traditions but also introduced new techniques and styles, focusing on portraiture and historical reliefs. Medieval and Renaissance, Gothic architecture. In medieval Europe, stone art became prominent in cathedrals, featuring detailed gargoyles and reliefs. 12th to 16th centuries. Renaissance, artists like Michelangelo and Donatello revolutionized stone sculpture, emphasizing human anatomy and emotion, with masterpieces such as Michelangelo's David. Modern era, 20th century, movements like Cubism and abstract expressionism influenced stone art, with artists experimenting with form and materials. Contemporary art. Today, stone sculpture continues to evolve, incorporating technology and mixed media, while also drawing from traditional techniques. Cultural significance. Stone art has served various purposes, including religious, commemorative, and decorative functions, reflecting the values and beliefs of different societies throughout history. It remains a vital form of artistic expression across cultures today, certainly. Here's a more detailed exploration of stone art across different eras and cultures. Prehistoric stone art. Petroglyphs and pictographs, found on rocks. These ancient carvings and paintings often depicted animals, human figures, and symbols. They served as early forms of communication and storytelling. Megaliths, structures like Stonehenge, circa 3000 to 2000 BCE, are examples of monumental stone art, believed to have astronomical, religious, or ceremonial significance. Ancient civilizations. Mesoamerica, cultures like the Olmec and Maya created significant stone carvings, including colossal heads and intricate reliefs on temples, often depicting deities and historical events. China. In ancient China, stone carving was used for religious statues, tomb decorations, and architectural elements. Reflecting Confucian and Buddhist influences. Classical period, Hellenistic sculpture. Following the classical period, Hellenistic artists introduced more dynamic poses and emotional expressions, as seen in works like the Laocoon and his Sons. Roman portraiture. Roman sculptors excelled in realistic portraiture, capturing the likenesses of individuals, which served political and social purposes. Medieval stone art. Romanesque sculpture, characterized by robust figures and biblical themes. Romanesque stone art adorned churches and cathedrals across Europe, 10th to 12th century. Gothic sculpture. Evolving from Romanesque styles, Gothic sculptures became more elongated and expressive, often found in the facades of cathedrals like Notre Dame. Renaissance and Baroque. Renaissance sculpture. Artists like Donatello redefined stone sculpture, emphasizing humanism. His work, David, exemplifies a return to classical ideals, combining realism with emotional depth. Baroque art. This period saw dramatic compositions and movement, with artists like Gian Lorenzo Bernini creating works that enhanced spatial dynamics, such as the Ecstasy of Saint Teresa, 19th and 20th centuries. Romanticism. Artists sought to express emotions and nature, leading to more expressive stone sculptures. Often inspired by literature and history. Modernism. The 20th century brought radical changes, with artists like Henry Moore and Barbara Hepworth exploring abstraction in stone. This period emphasized form and texture over traditional representational techniques. Cultural and global perspectives. African stone sculpture. Various African cultures have rich traditions of stone carving, often linked to religious beliefs and ancestor worship, with works ranging from masks to figures. Indian sculpture. Indian stone art, particularly in temples, features intricate carvings depicting deities, mythological scenes, and narratives from epics like the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Indigenous cultures. Many indigenous cultures around the world have traditions of carving stone. Often related to spiritual practices, storytelling, and cultural identity. Contemporary trends. Site-specific works. Modern artists are increasingly creating site-specific stone sculptures that engage with their environments, blurring the lines between art and landscape. Sustainability. Today's artists often focus on sustainable practices, using locally sourced stone and traditional techniques while addressing contemporary themes and issues. Conclusion: stone art has evolved through millennia, reflecting the cultural, social, and technological changes of societies. It remains a vital and expressive medium, continuing to inspire and challenge artists and audiences worldwide. The permanence and durability of stone make it a profound medium for expressing human experience and creativity across generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the fascinating history of stone art. From prehistoric cave carvings to contemporary sculptures, stone has served as a powerful medium for human expression across cultures and eras. We've explored how ancient civilizations used stone to convey their beliefs, commemorate important figures, and beautify their surroundings. The evolution of stone art reflects not only artistic techniques but also the changing values and narratives of societies throughout history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on art and history. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What aspect of stone art fascinates you the most? Share your comments below. Until next time, keep exploring the world of art, and remember that every stone holds a story waiting to be uncovered.